BMW Authority models, bargain or bust. Here is a story of my friend's R1100RT-P that he bought 31 May 2005 with 60,000 miles on it. It was a former California Highway Patrol bike, one of 5 bought at auction. This one had a shit transmission that I removed and sent to Bruno to be completely overhauled. Not very long after that, we had a starter failure, and then shortly after that, the input shaft stripped out. So the transmission went back to Bruno. Bruno put another shaft in it at no charge, and back in action. It went with a new clutch, and a little while later, batteries failed and replaced by a couple of new batteries. And the bike only sees couple hundred miles a year, so it really doesn't get a whole lot of use. So the batteries get abused quite a bit because they're on a tender all the time, and even a battery tender will cook the battery dry. 2016, the bike comes in again. Well, actually, I had to pick it up because it wasn't moving anymore. So it had the dreaded spline failure yet again. At least that's what it seemed like, although it wasn't acting the same. Didn't have the noise that you normally get with a spline failure, but there was no clutch action. So through the mold and grime we go, and you know what this all looks like when you finally reach the clutch, right? The RTPs have a different seat bracket in the back, and they can tend to crack here. So once you get all that removed, the tail's up, the transmission's out, and we can have a look and see what is going on here. See anything wrong with this picture? How about this picture? This one? See what's going on here. The center of the clutch has failed. The splines didn't fail. Look at those splines. Those look wonderful. Everything is marvelous there, but not so marvelous here. The fucking clutch failed. The middle of the hub failed. So, new Siebenrock disc from Beamer Boneyard. Hopefully the last time I have to replace the clutch in this bike. And back together yet again. A little bit of Starbarogs on the spines. Drop the tail back down. Bolt everything back together. Test it. Put the panels on. Here's the collection of junk parts at the end. Out the door we go for a test ride of 20, 30 miles and ready for the customer again. Thank you. Be back soon.